Good evening. Welcome to Tudor Talk Extra Time, where it's finished here, Braintree Town 0, Hemel Hempstead Town 0. It was always going to be a difficult day with the conditions as they were. The wind, the rain was swirling around the ground. And I caught up with Sammy Moore at full time, who was very pleased with the Tudors' second half efforts. Sammy, sum up your emotions at the end of that game. It's difficult conditions, but I felt that we played really well, especially in that second half.
Yeah, I thought, the conditions were tough to play in. We knew that coming into the game. But, can't fault the players' efforts today. I thought, everyone put a good shift in. It's a clean sheet that we've been wanting, and it's something to build on. Defensively, we were very good today. We tried to play at the right times, and when we got it right, we cut them open and created good chances. What we did lack today was that final bit of quality in the final third. We've had chances, we created chances, but it was a positive performance. Certainly one that I wanted reaction after last week, and we got that on Tuesday at home to Hitchin, and we've carried that on today. The conditions played a big part in today's game, but I can't fault my players' efforts. I thought everyone put a real good shift in, and we played some good football at times second half, especially with the wind. We created good chances. We just need that little bit of luck in that final third to either to drop one of us. But we've had Java's gone through one-on-ones first half. Needs to do better, but he knows he needs to do better. Sinks goes through. Unlucky with the defender made a good tackle at the end, and then Connor has a free header that should score. He knows he should score, but the good thing about it is that we are creating them chances. I'd be worried if we wasn't creating them. But overall, when you've come to a tough place like this, and they've been tough to beat here. Weymouth's come here and got and had to settle for a point. And we've had to come as well, but. I'd certainly feel, this week that, there's a lot of positives to take, and it's been a positive week.
Would you say it was a game of two halves, especially with the conditions? Because I'd say that they probably slightly shaded the first half.
Yeah, I think looking at it, they had a couple of good chances first half, but I thought at times, especially first half against the wind, we did try and play, and we did create a couple of chances, and then second half, for probably 20 minutes of that spell, we was well on top. We was in there, we was knocking on the door. We just didn't have that little bit of quality today that we needed. But I'm proud of them players in there because they give a good shift in, and then the positive is we've kept a clean sheet. We looked solid at the back. We played some good stuff at times. We want them boys to play. We want them to trust each other. And when you've been on a run like we have, sometimes players go and hide. But I didn't see anyone hiding out there today. I see people wanting the ball. Trying to create stuff. And obviously the weather was horrendous conditions.
I think one of the things that we've potentially been lacking in the few games before this one was creativity and legs in midfield, and I think everyone linked up really well. It was great to have Rob Sinclair back in there as well. Yeah,
Rob's been brilliant. The last two games, what quality he has. He's getting fitter and he's getting stronger every game. Even when we've made him play him a little bit deeper second half, you see the quality he's got. So I thought our movements first half, could have been better, but certainly second half we did create, some very good chances, and as I said, we're just missing that jigsaw at the minute. The goals we need to win games. It's not falling for us, but you've got to make your own luck in this division. But I'm happy with them boys in there. They put a real good shift in today. As I said, defensively was solid. And we created good chances at a tough place to come in terrible conditions. So overall, pleased with the point. Shame that we never got them 3 points. But if we keep playing like that till the end of the season, it will certainly come.
And this week allows you to have 2 training sessions. What would be your focus going into those?
Yeah, I think Tuesday we're going to get together. We're going to have a little bit of team bonding session. Get the group, together and do something together that we can get everyone in, and whether we go top golf or we go and do some other little bits that gets the whole group and whole staff together, because I think we need that at this minute in time. And then Thursday we'll look towards Concord and see what their strengths and weaknesses are, and hopefully we can have a plan going into Saturday's game.
A player who kept his first clean sheet for the club since signing on loan from Manchester City was Dan Grimshaw, and I caught up with him at full time to find out what his thoughts were on the game. Dan, difficult conditions out there today with the wind and the rain. How did you find that game?
Yeah, the conditions made it tough, obviously, with the storm that was there, but it wasn't too bad, to be fair. I was expecting worse, so it was okay.
In the first half, it looked like Braintree had sort of the better of the opportunities. Was that because the wind was sort of in their favour?
Yeah, the first half was hard for us. I thought we defended well. We did what we had to do. We got in 0-0 at half time, and we was obviously looking to win the game in the second half.
I think you had a few saves to make in that first half. One I remember especially, it was a great save.
Yeah, I had a few saves to do, but it's my job, so...
Do you remember much about it?
Yeah, I remember it cut back to near the edge of the box, and luckily I was in the right place.
And second half, I think we battled well. We seemed to create more chances, but just lacked that killer instinct in the final third. But the defence in front of you sort of really put a shift in, especially towards the end there.
Yeah, the defence was very good all game. They were solid. Aaron's block, especially in the first half, which was good. So we defended well as a unit, which is also the forward players as well.
And you've had a few games now since you've joined us on loan. How good is it to get out and play proper sort of men's first team football?
Yeah, it's very good. This is what I came for, to get used to a different way of playing. Obviously, it's completely different to what I'm used to, but the first team football is what I need, and it's good.
That's all we've got time for this edition of Tudor Talk Extra Time. Join us next Saturday when we take on Concord Rangers at home. But for now, goodbye.